Hi guys. So I decided to do a pick a card just for general readings. Just cause basically. So there's 3 decks here. These are the decks that I'm using. So just pick one, 2, or 3. And if you don't know which deck to pick, it's okay. Usually with pick a card readings, I would always know the reading that was meant for me, so it'll probably be the same for you. So don't feel like you have to pick. But it is easier if you wanted to kind of streamline your pick and watch your reading. Alright. I picked a little bit spookier decks just because of the time of year. So the first pile is Nightmare Before Christmas. Alright, so right away we have 2 of Cups and our 2 of Potions and Justice. So Libra energy, and this has to do with some type of soulmate romantic connection. So I asked, what's the current status of the romantic connection? There's a lot of attraction, but things are not moving at this time. There's a lot of passion and fiery energy in this connection, but things are a little bit stagnant. I asked, what's causing the stagnation? And Knight of Potions, someone is not communicating their feelings yet about the connection. That took a long time. I asked why. The Hierophant popped out, so Taurus energy. So there may be some fear of commitment, or there may be some belief structures that are blocking this connection about what does a high-level soul connection actually mean and what that looks like to you, to this person, or to you. In other words, they're figuring out their beliefs surrounding high-level soul connections, and that's what is stopping them from expressing their feelings to you. They're also just nervous to express their, they don't really know. They're having trouble putting into words the deep emotions. See, this deck isn't wanting to talk very much. That's why I was laughing, because they're not talking very much. Or they don't know what to say. All right, finally, phew. I asked, what's their next move to you? And we end again with Justice. So a contract, balancing the scales. They will find their equilibrium within to be able to voice their deep emotions to you. And it may end in commitment. So overall energy is 3 of Candles. So 3 of Wands. Yeah, there's kind of like a hold up or a pause on the journey while someone's kind of just figuring out these deep feelings. So what to express, how to express, what are their beliefs on these type of high level soul connections, etc. So let's see. I wanted to get an outcome here. Yeah, it's the masculine energy, yang. Yeah, it is a higher power, so it is like a high level soul connection. They're just basically confirming what I was feeling from these cards. But let's see the most likely outcome from this situation. Yeah, deep knowing. Remember how I was saying the feelings are so deep. It's like they don't know how to put that into words, but there is this deep knowing that it's this high level soul connection. They're just figuring out what that looks like in their life with you. All right. Yeah, so in the meantime, chop wood, just keep doing what you're doing. There's a lot of work that's been involved in this connection, both conscious, subconscious, 3D, and spiritual realms is the sense that I get. So, yeah, as I cut the deck, balance and equilibrium, I'm just going to ask for some guidance for who picked this deck. Guidance regarding this scenario. Yeah. So, a lot of these daydreams, right, are actually manifesting. There's power behind your thoughts. Those are vibrations that when you're like fantasizing or daydreaming, these are actually like spells, okay, for lack of a better word. But basically you're putting that vibration, you're emitting that vibration out into the omniverse, and it's very magical. So that has certainly manifested this connection. It's a very spiritual connection. It's a very magical connection. There's still a lot that's not known or has not been discovered, which I think is really neat, because that's like when you uncover or learn things about another person, that's like a gift. All right, so that's for pile number 1. All right, pile number 2. This is the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight deck. So right away, 3 of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. So there's some type of offer that you received that is worth celebrating. There's some type of stable financial new beginning that is occurring that looks really, really promising. Wow, that was fast. Yeah, so this came unexpectedly. It may have been like a raise at work or a job offer or some investment or something like that. This came unexpectedly. I asked how you felt when it came unexpectedly, and the star. Yeah, so obviously you're super happy. I feel like the star's pouring like pixie magic dust over everything. So I feel like it was like a very happy, magical experience for you. And then the stars. Yeah, this was definitely meant to occur. Like it's written in the stars. So I want to know why. Like, what's the purpose? The Hanged Man. Perspective shift. It's like a total shift in your energy. because these are 3 major arcanas already, okay? So this was huge, whatever it was big. Yeah, it totally shifted your perspective about what was possible. It's actually a reward for the hard work that you've been putting in. You rose above a lot of situations, and you compromised or sacrificed a lot for this, and you're being rewarded. Yeah, for this investment. 7 of Pentacles. It is an investment. That's what I was saying in the beginning, right? Four of Cups. So this could have to do with something with a house. I feel like you felt like you were going to miss an opportunity, or there was something that you were wanting and you couldn't get there without this financial leg up, and you got it. It may have to do with like a house or a job or an investment or even education, because I'm seeing this right here. Even like education. But it's something that it was very, very positive, whatever it was. Okay, so I just asked what you're gonna do with it, and these 4 came out. So 9 of Cups, yeah, it was a wish granted. It was a wish fulfilled. 8 of Swords, it's helping you get out of your head. King of Swords and Temperance, yeah. So what this is telling me is that it was super positive. You were really stuck up in your head about it before, and it's helped you to balance that out. It was also divine intervention. As I was saying, I felt like you were being like rewarded for the hard work, like divinely rewarded for the hard work that you put in. And this is backing up what I was saying, yes, but it's also saying that it's something that was really causing you a lot of inner mental turmoil, and that has been resolved or will be resolved shortly. Yeah, Hermit, Virgo energy. All right, yeah, you were like, this is something that you were working on internally for a long time. You may not have mentioned it to too many people, and just kind of were like manifesting in silence, which is a great tactic, by the way. All right. So yeah, that's really cool. Super positive stuff with this one. Let's see outcome. I feel like it's already been addressed, but I'll stick to the pattern that I'm doing with these readings. Yeah, it was something that you were waiting for a long time. Although when it came unexpectedly. Like you didn't expect it to come when it did. Yeah, it was what you manifested in silence. Or you didn't talk to too many people about it, at least. Maybe not in silence, but it was definitely something that was going on internally for a long time, or that you were working out internally for a long time. But yeah, this is also confirming that yes, Spirit was co-creating with you. There was some divine intervention that was part of this, and it's for a purpose. Yeah. So it's basically like you're cleaning it up. You're cleaning your finances up. Something to do with your house or investment. But definitely wish was granted here, and you're feeling pretty good. Really good, actually. All right, can we get some advice? Advice for this pile, Spirit. Yeah. It was an idea that you were protective about for a long time. This was also meant to happen around this time of year, rebirth, death and rebirth, Scorpio Scorpio energy. So yeah, it's like that transformation, right? This situation transformed rather suddenly regarding your finances or your assets, or like your financial foundation. And it's something that you've been fighting for, that you've been working towards secretly. Scorpio energy is rather secretive. So maybe not secretly, but it's just you weren't very open about it. So, which is, I think, is great. But it has been a journey. Maybe it had to do with like your credit, like recovering good credit or something like that. That may be an aspect of it. Just healing your financial situation overall. So yeah, that's looking great. All right, so let's, so that was for pile number 2. All right, let's do pile number 3. It's pretty stormy here today. Okay, so far we had a high level soul connection one and a financial one. So I'm rather curious what the last one will be. Let's see. Okay, so for pile number 3, it's the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. All right, pile number 3. What's going on with the individuals who chose this deck? Hermit again, and Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. All right, so this may have been something that started in Virgo season. Let's see. Ace of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. Okay. Is that a 6? Yes. All right. Okay. Wow. All right. So this has to do with a connection that is currently in separation. There's a lot of love in this scenario, and someone really wants to invest in this connection, but someone's not apologizing, and that's basically why there hasn't been a reconciliation. There are a lot of sweet feelings here. It may have to do with something to do with money, as to why there's no contact. There's a lot of water, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There is some type of news coming, or offer coming, some kind of like token or gift to apologize for what happened, essentially. There was some kind of deception surrounding a financial situation in this scenario, and that's the reason that there's no contact at this time. Someone's really missing the other person, even though I feel like it's the person who got deceived. I'm gonna pull out another little deck here. Let's see. I want to get some more information on that. I can't just leave it like that. It's kind of messed up. All right, so this is the Nicoletta Ciccoli Tarot Mini. Okay. So I asked, how does the person who was a little bit deceitful with money feel towards the other person? Okay. And I got the Lover's card, so Gemini energy. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, which is about deception again. So basically, they have feelings for you, but they like money more. That's really awful, but that's the message. Clear. Wow. Okay. What's the most likely outcome of this scenario? Okay. Time for a nap. Yeah, so if you're thinking about, if you were the person that was deceived, and you're thinking about trying to go reconcile with this person, really think about it first, okay? Really rest and reflect about why, and if it's worth it. Yeah, you're kind of at a fork in the road about this, okay? Because you do see a potential new life with this person, and you don't really understand why they did what they did. But yeah, they made a choice, and it was money over love. You know this already. Okay, so I said what's next for the person who was deceived, and it's go the distance. So that tells me to leave. The message I'm getting is to leave this situation, okay? Masculine energy, yang, so that may be who is watching this, was the masculine energy in that connection. All right. I'll get some guidance for this pile. Yeah, you're totally conflicted about this scenario. It's like, even though you know that, you still have feelings for this person a lot. Believe in the magic of you. Yeah, Spirit wants you to do some soul searching while you keep being drawn back to this person. Okay. Is it something you're willing to settle over? Your ancestors are guiding you. They're giving you a message about how to move forward. If you're reading a book and you feel a certain passage sticks out to you that relates to this scenario, because this is right over that, that's intended from your ancestors. That's a direct message. If you're wondering, was that a message? Yes. Yeah, because you're being protected. That's why this connection didn't work out. It was divine protection. Yeah. Be thankful you're free from this connection. You're still having anxiety over it, over this scenario. I don't want to leave it at that, so let me do one more thing here. Let's get a sacred geometry for you to meditate on. You can't make this up. At the bottom, reflection. All right, so let's just take that, yeah, because 4th chakra, your heart chakra. All right, see, that was perfect. You guys, you can't make this up. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, reflection. Please take a screenshot of this if you feel inclined to do so, if you resonated with this reading. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. Okay. There's something that's being mirrored back to you so that you can learn from this experience. That's also how I see this. There's something that's being mirrored back to you so you can level up. You haven't quite gotten there yet because the anxiety is blocking. The anxiety and the emotional connection that was in this connection, the emotions that were in this connection is blocking the lesson. 4th chakra. The energy of the heart chakra supports our inner guidance system, which is governed by our heart and the capacity to love deeply. All right. So this was for a heart chakra upgrade as well, this experience. I think for you and the other person. Okay, so I hope that helps. And that you guys enjoyed my first pick a card on my YouTube channel. Happy spooky season to everyone, and I'll talk to you next time.